Okay, sometimes you just got to admit it.
Yeah.
Trying to learn something new, it can feel like drinking from a fire hose.
Yeah.
Especially when it's something we're not familiar with. And we're diving into some new material today. I'll admit, it's a little bit confusing.
Yeah.
I'm looking at all these promotional materials about this app called the Online Bible app. You with me on this one?
Yeah.
What do you think so far?
Intriguing.
Okay, intrigued.
Yeah, for sure. Tell me why.
Well, it's definitely not like any other Bible app I've seen.
Yeah, it's not your average Bible app.
No, not at all.
The first thing I noticed was the name, the Online Bible app.
Right.
Is designed to be used offline.
Exactly.
So right there, there's like a paradox.
A bit of a contradiction.
Yeah, contradiction.
Yeah.
So help me understand this.
Okay.
Knowing your interest in early church history, I think you'll appreciate this.
The app was first released in 1987.
Wow, okay.
Before the internet as we know it was even a thing. So back then, online meant something completely different.
Exactly.
Oh, yeah.
A different type of connectivity.
Okay, so this app has been around for
Yeah.
decades.
Wow.
Evolving right alongside technology.
Okay. Can't cut.
But what exactly is it
Okay.
besides an offline Bible reader?
Well, it's like...
What makes this one special?
Okay, imagine a portable, in-depth Bible study platform.
Okay.
You can instantly look up definitions,
Okay.
read expert commentary on those difficult passages.
Right.
All within the app.
So it's not just for reading.
No.
It's really for digging deep.
Right. So it's like having, hold on, it's like having a whole library
Yeah.
in your pocket.
Exactly. A theological library.
Yeah.
Tucked away in your pocket or backpack.
That's a game changer for Bible study.
You have dictionaries, commentaries.
Yeah.
They even have tools that help you explore the original Greek and Hebrew.
Exactly.
Wait.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Even if you don't know those languages.
Yes, even if you don't know Greek or Hebrew.
How is that even possible?
Well, that's where Strong's numbers come in.
Strong's numbers.
Yeah, they're like numerical keys
Okay.
that unlock the meaning of the original biblical words.
Okay.
So each word is assigned a unique code, and you can use that code to trace the word back
Interesting.
to its Hebrew or Greek root.
So I don't have to be a Greek scholar
to
understand the original meaning.
Nope.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
It's like a secret decoder ring
Exactly.
of the Bible.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's how it works.
Yeah.
I'm starting to see why you called this app intriguing.
And that accessibility is at the heart of their mission.
What do you mean?
They want to make quality Bible study resources available to everyone.
Especially in Africa.
Okay, so Africa is a big focus for them.
It is.
And speaking of Africa, that's where the offline functionality becomes really important.
Absolutely critical.
Because internet access can be spotty.
In many parts of the continent.
Right.
Unreliable in many areas.
Okay.
And their commitment to free access.
Free access.
Yeah.
Okay.
Really highlights their dedication to reaching those underserved communities.
Particularly in Africa.
Yes.
Where financial resources might be limited.
Exactly.
So how much of the content is actually free?
They offer 80% of English and French titles for free.
Wow.
And all titles in Spanish, Portuguese, Italian, and Afrikaners are completely free as well.
Wow. That's a massive library of resources available at no cost.
It is.
How do they manage that?
Well,
it can't be cheap to develop an app and maintain it.
Right. They have a multifaceted approach to funding. Okay, tell me more about that.
They rely on donations. Revenue from professional premium usage.
Okay.
And perhaps most remarkably,
yeah,
the contribution of volunteers.
Volunteers.
Yes.
Tell me more about that.
Okay.
What kind of work are volunteers doing?
Well, they need all kinds of help. Translation is a big one, especially as they work to expand the app into more African languages. They also need people for proofreading, editing, and even some simple coding. Work in Word documents.
So even someone with limited technical skills could contribute.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
It is.
They've created a system where people with a variety of skills can make a real difference in making the Bible accessible to more people.
It's really quite remarkable.
This is already blowing my mind.
I know.
And we've barely scratched the surface.
Right.
Okay, so before we go any further,
I
have to ask, who exactly is this app designed for?
Okay.
Is it for seasoned theologians?
Well,
or is it accessible?
It's really designed for
someone just starting to explore the Bible.
anyone who's serious about engaging with the Bible on a deeper level.
Yeah.
Whether you're a seasoned scholar or just starting out, the online Bible app has something to offer.
That's great to hear.
Yeah.
I have to admit, when I first saw the name, I thought it was just another e-reader.
Right.
But this is clearly so much more than that.
It is.
One of the things that impressed me is how user-friendly the interface is.
Yes. It's very easy to use.
You don't need to be a tech whiz to navigate the app and access all those resources.
And that's really important.
It is.
Especially when you're talking about
reaching people in areas with limited access to technology.
Exactly.
They've managed to make something that's both sophisticated and accessible.
Yeah, it's quite a feat.
And they've thought of everything. In terms of convenience, you can access all the resources across all your devices with just one user account.
That's right.
So you can seamlessly switch
between
setting on your computer at home and your phone or tablet on the go.
Exactly.
Okay, that's pretty slick.
Yeah, they really.
It's like they anticipated every possible need.
Yeah, I think they did a good job of that.
Let's talk a bit more about the content itself.
Okay.
You mentioned dictionaries and commentaries.
Yeah.
What other kinds of resources are in this massive library?
A wide variety of lexicons. Yes, essentially dictionaries of biblical Hebrew and Greek.
Oh, wow.
They also have biblical dictionaries that provide background information on people, places, and concepts mentioned in the Bible.
Right.
And of course, they have a vast collection of commentaries written by scholars from different theological perspectives.
So it's not just about providing information.
Right.
It's about offering different interpretations and perspectives.
Exactly.
On the text.
I like that.
Yeah.
Because there's not just one right answer.
Right. It's about encouraging users to engage critically with the Bible and come to their own understanding of its teachings.
That's important.
And they're constantly adding new content to the library.
So
it's a resource.
It's always growing.
Yeah.
Evolving.
Constantly evolving.
I like that. This commitment to expansion is really impressive.
It shows.
They're not content to just
rest on their laurels.
Rest on their laurels, exactly.
They're continually striving to make the app better and more comprehensive.
Absolutely.
Okay, so they're being very strategic about how they approach this expansion.
Very strategic.
They've identified key target audiences.
Right, in Africa.
Including new believers who need basic background knowledge. As well as church leaders who need more theologically sound reference materials to serve their congregations.
They're really thinking about who needs what and trying to tailor it.
Yes.
To those different needs.
Tailoring the content to meet specific needs.
That's amazing.
It is.
And remember, this is all free.
A massive amount of content. Completely free.
This kind of access to quality resources can be life-changing.
Absolutely.
Especially for people in underserved communities.
Especially for them.
And this accessibility is made possible.
It is.
In large part by the tireless efforts of volunteers.
I
mean, touched on this earlier, but it's worth emphasizing.
It is. How crucial volunteer translators are.
Yeah.
Especially expanding the app's reach.
In reaching more people.
Into more African languages.
I imagine it must be challenging.
It is.
But incredibly rewarding.
Yeah.
To be a part of that.
Imagine the satisfaction of knowing
that
you're playing a part in bringing the Bible to people who might not otherwise have access to it.
Wow.
It's a powerful way to make a tangible difference in the world.
It speaks to the power of collective effort. This app wouldn't be what it is without the contributions of countless individuals who are passionate about making the Bible accessible to all.
It's a beautiful thing.
And they mention that English content is being used by Christians speaking other languages. Like Dutch, German, French, and Afrikaners. To deepen their understanding of the Bible.
It's amazing.
So it's transcending.
It is.
Linguistic and cultural barriers.
Wow.
Yeah, it's a testament to the universal appeal of the Bible and the power of technology to connect people.
It's like they created a global
across vast distance.
Community of Bible students.
Exactly.
All connected through this one app.
A global community.
That's amazing.
It is.
And they're not just focused on distributing the app.
Right.
They also want to help people use it effectively.
Yes. They provide guidance on how to navigate the app and get the most out of its features.
So they're committed to empowering users to become active participants in their own Bible study.
Effective participants.
So they're not just handing someone a toolbox.
No.
They're showing them.
They're showing them how to use
each tool to build
something meaningful.
Something meaningful.
Exactly.
I love that.
Yeah.
This dedication to user empowerment.
It is impressive.
Is really impressive.
They're not just throwing information at people.
Right.
They're guiding them on a journey of discovery and understanding. And they're doing it all with a deep sense of humility and service.
It's not about them.
No, it's not.
It's about serving others.
Exactly.
And they're very transparent.
Yes.
About how they make that happen.
They are.
They rely on a combination of donations, revenue from professional premium usage, and the invaluable contributions of volunteers.
Yes.
So they're very clear.
They are.
About how they cover their costs in Africa.
Especially in Africa.
Through this multifaceted approach.
Right.
Ensuring that the app remains free.
Yes.
For those who need it most.
That's the goal.
It's a sustainable model.
It is.
That allows them to stay true to their mission.
Right.
Of making the Bible accessible to all.
Accessible to everyone.
We're not just talking the talk.
Nope.
They're walking the walk.
They are.
And that's incredibly refreshing to see.
Absolutely.
All of this stems from their deep belief in the transformative power of the Bible. They believe that its message has the potential to change lives and build communities.
And
they're committed to making that message accessible to as many people as possible.
As many people as possible.
And they're doing it with a level of dedication and passion.
We are.
That's truly contagious.
It's inspiring.
I started this deep dive with a bit of skepticism, but I have to say, I'm feeling deeply impressed by what they're doing.
I think that's the beauty of these deep dives.
I think so too.
You know, we get to explore new topics.
Yeah, with an open mind.
With an open mind, and sometimes we're surprised by what we discover.
And in this case, we've discovered an organization that's doing incredible work.
They are.
Quietly and effectively.
Quietly and effectively.
Driven by a deep sense of purpose.
A deep sense of purpose.
And a genuine desire to serve others.
And it's a reminder.
It is.
That sometimes the most impactful stories are the ones that don't get a lot of fanfare.
The unsung heroes.
Yeah, the stories of people working tirelessly behind the scenes, driven by a passion.
For something bigger than themselves.
Exactly.
And those are the stories we need to hear more of.
We do.
The stories that inspire us to believe.
That positive change is possible.
That positive change is possible.
Even small actions.
Even small actions.
It can make a difference. And that we all have the power to contribute to a better world.
I like that.
Yeah.
And the story.
The story of the online Bible app.
Of the online Bible app.
It's a perfect example of that.
So as we wrap up this part of our deep dive.
All right.
We leave you with this final thought.
Okay. I'm listening.
How will you engage with this information?
Yeah.
Will you simply file it away as an interesting anecdote,
Mm-hmm.
or will you allow it
Yeah.
to spark something within you?
All right. I like that.
Perhaps it's a call
Mm-hmm.
to explore the Bible in a new way.
Okay.
Or maybe it's an invitation
Yeah.
to contribute your own talents.
To a cause that resonates with you.
To a cause that resonates with you.
Whatever it may be.
Whatever it may be.
We encourage you.
Encourage you.
To take this knowledge and use it to make a positive impact in the world.
Because ultimately, that's what makes these deep dives so rewarding.
It's not just about learning new things.
It's not just about learning new things.
It's about using that knowledge
to create
something meaningful.
Something meaningful.
To connect with something bigger than ourselves.
To connect with something bigger than ourselves.
Exactly.
Until next time.
Yes.
Keep exploring.
Keep exploring.
Keep questioning. And keep diving deep.
All right. I like that. They really encourage people to connect with them on a deeper level.
Okay.
Beyond the tangible support of donations and volunteering.
Right.
They emphasize the power of prayer.
The power of prayer.
They invite people to join them in praying.
Oh, wow.
For the app's reach. for its impact on individual lives and for the growth of the church in Africa.
That's a beautiful reminder.
Yeah.
That sometimes the most powerful actions are the ones that come from the heart.
It's true.
A simple prayer can carry so much weight.
Absolutely.
Especially when it's offered with genuine intention.
And it speaks to the core of their mission.
Okay.
You know, they're not just distributing an app, they're fostering a community, a movement of people united by a shared passion for the Bible and a desire to make its teachings accessible to all.
This sense of community really shines through in everything they do.
It does.
It's clear they value the contributions of every individual, whether it's a financial donation, a few hours of volunteer work, or a heartfelt prayer.
They're very specific about the types of volunteers they need.
Okay, tell me more.
They're actively seeking translators, proofreaders, and editors in a variety of languages, including French, Italian, Portuguese, Dutch, German, and Afrikaans.
That's a lot.
And they even need people to help with simple coding.
Oh, wow.
In Word documents.
Okay.
It's amazing how they're leveraging a diverse range of skills to advance this mission.
It's like they've created a space where everyone can contribute in a meaningful way.
Exactly.
Regardless of their background or expertise.
It's truly inspiring.
It really is.
And it goes back to what we were talking about earlier. This idea of combining technology with a deep sense of purpose. The online Bible app is a perfect example.
It is a great example.
Of how technology can be used to amplify our efforts to serve others and make a positive impact on the world.
And they've managed to do it.
They have.
In a way that's both innovative and sustainable. Their commitment to providing the app free of charge to those who need it most.
To those who need it most.
While also ensuring its long-term viability through donations and professional premium usage.
It's remarkable.
Is truly remarkable.
It's a model that other organizations could learn from.
Yeah, I agree.
They're proving that it's possible to balance a commitment to social good with financial responsibility.
They're not just talking the talk. They're walking the walk.
They're walking the walk.
And that's incredibly refreshing to see.
Absolutely.
And it all stems from their deep belief in the transformative power of the Bible.
It does.
They believe that its message has the potential to change lives. And build communities.
And build communities.
And they're committed to making that message accessible to as many people as possible.
To as many people as possible.
And they're doing it with a level of dedication and passion.
They are.
That's truly contagious.
It's inspiring.
I started this deep dive with a bit of skepticism, but I have to say, I've come away feeling deeply impressed by what they're doing.
I think that's the beauty of these deep dives.
I think so too.
We get to explore new topics with an open mind.
Yeah, with an open mind.
And sometimes we're surprised by what we discover.
And in this case, we've discovered an organization that's doing incredible work.
They are.
Quietly and effectively.
Quietly and effectively.
Driven by a deep sense of purpose.
A deep sense of purpose.
And a genuine desire to serve others.
And it's a reminder that sometimes the most impactful stories are the ones that don't get a lot of fanfare.
The unsung heroes?
The stories of people working tirelessly behind the scenes. Driven by a passion for something bigger than themselves.
And those are the stories that we need to hear more of.
They do.
The stories that inspire us to believe that positive change is possible.
That positive change is possible.
That even small actions can make a difference.
Even small actions can make a difference.
And that we all have the power to contribute to a better world.
I like that.
And the story of the online Bible app is a perfect example of that.
It is a perfect example.
So as we wrap up this part of our deep dive, we leave you with this final thought.
Okay, I'm listening.
How will you engage with this information?
Yeah.
Will you simply file it away as an interesting anecdote?
Okay.
Or will you allow it to spark something within you?
I like that.
Perhaps it's a call to explore the Bible in a new way.
Okay.
Or maybe it's an invitation to contribute your own talents to a cause that resonates with you.
To a cause that resonates with you.
Whatever it may be, we encourage you to take this knowledge.
We do.
And use it to make a positive impact in the world.
Because ultimately, that's what makes these deep dives so rewarding.
It's not just about learning new things.
It's about using that knowledge.
To create something meaningful.
Create something meaningful.
To connect with something bigger than ourselves.
To connect with something bigger than ourselves.
Until next time, Keep exploring, keep questioning, and keep diving deep.
I like that. And they're very open about their reliance on prayer and divine guidance.
So it's really a faith-based organization.
They express gratitude for all that is coming to fruition.
That's great.
And ask for continued prayers, for more volunteers, and for God's wisdom in directing your ministry.
It's a reminder
that
even in the digital age, faith remains a powerful force in the world.
It does.
And sometimes the most impactful innovations are born out of a desire to serve something greater than ourselves.
It's a humbling thought.
It really is.
Isn't it?
It makes me wonder, what if we all approached our work, our passions, our lives with that same level of dedication and service?
What kind of impact could we create?
What kind of impact could we create?
That's a powerful question.
It is.
To ponder.
But before we get too lost in existential contemplation, let's shift gears a little bit and talk about the practical ways that people can support this mission. They mentioned donations and volunteer opportunities. Are there other ways?
Well, they really encourage people to connect with them on a deeper level. They believe that prayer is essential to their work.
So it's not just about the money or the time.
It's also about...
It's about partnering with them.
Partnering with them.
In prayer.
Got it.
And they provide specific ways that people can pray for their ministry.
Like what?
Well, they ask for prayer for the app's reach. That it would get into the hands of those who need it most. They also ask for prayer for the app's impact. That it would truly transform lives and draw people closer to God. And they ask for prayer for the growth of the church in Africa. That the app would be a tool to help build up the body of Christ.
So they're really thinking about the big picture.
They are.
It's not just about the technology. It's about the people.
It's about the people.
And their spiritual growth.
Exactly.
I like that.
And they believe that prayer is a vital part of that process.
It's amazing how they've managed to weave together technology, faith,
and a genuine desire to serve.
And it's working.
It really is.
They're making a difference.
They are. In the lives of countless people.
And they're inviting us to be a part of it.
So as we wrap up this deep dive into the online Bible app, we want to leave you with this final thought.
I'm listening.
How will you respond to this call to action? Will you download the app and explore its resources for yourself? Will you consider making a donation? Or volunteering your time and talents to support their mission?
Or you simply join them in prayer.
Will you join them in prayer?
For the work they're doing.
Whatever you choose to do. We hope this deep dive has inspired you to engage with the Bible in a new and meaningful way.
And to remember.
That
even small actions
can
make a big difference.
In
the world.
Until next time. Keep exploring.
Keep exploring.
Keep questioning.
Keep diving deep.
All right. I like that.